Hello folks, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about this bad boy here. This bad boy here. If you can see, there are probably there are some reflections in it because of the light, but this bad boy here is the lens I've been waiting for basically forever. It's finally here and I'm so excited. Today is gonna be only kind of an unboxing, and then I'm gonna put out in 2 to 3 weeks a second video where I'm going more in depth on the features. I'm gonna show you some more things about it because I'm gonna have a shoot soon with it, but I'm gonna show you even more because it's quite a cool lens for the L mount. Finally, an amazing lens that excites me for this mount. But let's go straight into the box and show you what is inside here, right? So, well, it might be a little bit, the camera will be shaking a little bit. This will be a good test for the stabilization because my table is not the most stable table, so it might be a little bit shaky. But yeah, anyway, when you open, there is just a bit of foamy. Then the first thing you see is basically this cup here coming out of it. I guess is the cap of the lens, because I guess the lens is covered, like it kind of covered, but I guess I have to take it out in a little bit of a weird way. Oh, okay, this is cool. So there is like a pouch for the lens. Sorry, someone is freaking calling. There is a pouch here. I don't really use the pouch, but it's nice to have them for using them for cables and stuff. Then, here is the lens. In the box there is basically anything else, just instructions that nobody ever reads, but it's there for some reason. And here is the lens, and oh boy, this is a beast of a lens. When I see people talking about it and say that, oh, it's a huge lens, bro, this is a freaking huge lens. Like, wow. The cap is just a plastic, but doesn't feel like cheap plastic. It's a rigid, really like well-built plastic thingy. And then here you have the cup. So it's a 82mm cup, and the filter thread, it's 82. So it's quite cool, amazing. Wow, it looks so good. And one of the things I love the most about this lens is this, the focus. The focus here, it has the dents already for, in case you want to use some follow focus attached system. It's amazing because we don't need to buy anymore these things. I hope many lenses will actually have this same work system. And here we can see it's weather sealed, so because it has this rubber here, amazing. And here we can see the reading, basically the stops. So while you're zooming in, basically how much. So 35, 50, 70, 85, 100, and then you have 135 and 150 here. And the amazing thing are the buttons here. So you have basically 1, 2, and 3 customizable buttons or clickers. So you have these 2 buttons that are customizable. I guess you can do it in the camera. I haven't tested out yet. This is an unboxing, so I haven't tested. But for what I've seen, you can configure them in the camera. And there is an additional dock, at least for the Sony version, for the L mount. I'm not sure yet if it's going to come out or you are possible to do this in camera. But you can basically customize this click thing here. So it has 3 modes where I will explain you soon what the modes are for. And then you have an AF and the manual switch. And then you have these customizable buttons here that basically they have two functions where you can customize them to do what you want them to do. And if you like are in manual focus mode, you can basically focus on something, click on the button for like, press it for like 3 seconds, you will create a focus point. So then when you change the focus, you can basically click again that button and it will basically surface back to that focus point, right? So that's really cool. But all of these feature things, I will talk about them in the upcoming video where I will be going more in depth about it. But it's heavy. It's 1.22 kilograms, I believe. So it's quite heavy of a lens, and it goes up. It would have been super cool if they would have managed to do it like internal, internal this basically, interaction of the lens coming out, but unfortunately it's not. But it's amazing lens. Just the focal length and then the f-stop of 2 to 2.8, which for me is just a 2.8 lens. But it's just amazing and beautiful. And write me down below in the comment section what would you like to know in the review that I will do. I said I will talk about the custom buttons. I will talk about them really quickly now. So basically the first one is basically make this focus here what it is. So it just stays as a focus, as the focus ring. Then if you switch it to basically custom mode 2, it basically becomes the aperture ring. So you can basically use this focus ring as an aperture ring. And the 3 mode is like this creative mode that comes from, Spielberg movies usually. Basically, it becomes like a dolly zoom. So while you are like zooming in or zooming out, the background will be kind of compressing on whatever you are focusing on, and then decompressing according to what you're focusing on. So like now it's focused on me, basically the background, while the focus is while the camera is like zooming on me, the background will like compressed a little bit more or decompressed still. But I will show them in the upcoming video. But this is amazing. It's a beautiful purchase for me, and I was looking forward for it so bad since I've heard about it in the rumors and everything. I was just like looking forward for it so bad, and I'm so happy that it's finally here. And I can't wait to test it out and to get to create with it. And it comes at the perfect moment, especially because I have a really creative shoot coming on next week, so I can get to really test this out in a proper way. So write me down in the comment what would you like to see in the upcoming video of it, and share your point of views on what you think about this lens and if you think you're gonna buy it. Now I have only 2 lenses. The 16 to 35 2.8 EF version adapted with a Victrox adapter, and now I have the 35 to 150 f2 to 2.8 lens, and I basically cover the wider range to a medium telephoto basically range, because it's still a telephoto, but I consider 150 to be a medium telephoto. But yeah, so I don't need any other lens. I'm pretty happy now with my setup, and I just wish Lumix to release the S1H Mark II. Are you coming? Thank you for sticking here with me. Thank you for keep supporting me, whoever is coming back, and thank you to the new subscribers. Consider subscribing to see the upcoming videos. Stay blessed, take good care of yourself, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye.